Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Leach, back here with another reaction video. Chris Paul has reunited with the Los Angeles Clippers on a 1-year, $3.6 million deal. Let's get right into it.
We've got breaking news out of the
So
NBA.
CP3
Chris
back
Paul is signing a
with the Clips.
$3.6 million deal with the Clippers. That's
Entering 21st NBA season.
CP3 and the Clippers, where he played from 2011 to 2017, and is the franchise's all-time assist leader. Paul spent last year with the Spurs and averaged just under 9 points and 7.5 assists per game.
What y'all think about this move? Let me know in the comment section down below. The Clippers roster is just stacked. That's all I know.
And just turned 40 years
my
old
goodness.
in May. But the ride is not over for Chris Paul, and we are not done talking about it. We now bring in our NBA expert, Sam Quinn. And Sam, if this is in fact the final year for Chris Paul playing in the NBA like we expected it might be, a return to the Clippers just seems fitting. Are you surprised at all that it was LA and the Clippers that he decided to play with?
No, this had kind of been trending in that direction for quite some time. I think they were waiting to settle up with Bradley Beal first. You know, they wanted to make sure they knew what kind of role they were going to have for him, but he's going to slot very nicely into that backup point guard role. They're one of the deepest teams in the NBA. They might not even have minutes for Bogdan Bogdanovic anymore. So I think this is a really nice situation for him and for the team.
Yeah.
They have a lot of older players. That depth is going to be really, really helpful over the course of the 82-game season. And he said before free agency began, his priority was to be close to his family back in LA. His family has been in LA since he left the Rockets. He's been all over the country playing for Phoenix, for Oklahoma City, you know, for San Antonio. I think this is a fitting way to end his career if that's indeed how it happens. Goes back to the team where he probably had his best years. He gets to be near his family.
Smart.
It would have been fun.
Family,
it would have been
obviously.
the Lakers, you know, him and LeBron finally linking up. But I don't think that really made basketball sense given the way their roster was constructed. The Clippers could actually really use a backup point guard, so I think this is a good fit all around.
Yes, 6 seasons for Paul with the Clippers, 5 of those All-Stars, 5 of them All-NBA selections.
Yeah, I like it for CP3 and the Clippers. It's a good move, you know. Have him off the bench. And the Clippers are going to be tough coming up.
Expect to see with him
this upcoming season. They're going to be phenomenal.
He did play
if they stay healthy, obviously.
He started all 82 games for the Spurs, right? He wasn't even just some bit player. It's funny, players of that age, you sort of expect them to go ring chase, right?
Yeah, Chris Paul was not good last season.
On a championship contender.
Only averaged 8.8
I think that was a big part of his decision here. He's going to be the primary backup point guard for the Clippers.
Second worst, third worst.
15, 20 minutes a game. I think the Clippers, like a lot of the best teams in the NBA, most notably the Thunder, have realized that over an 82-game slog with the sport as intense as it is now, you want to be able to play 10, 11 guys. You want to be deep. You want to keep your guys fresh for the playoffs. So I think he's going to play around 20 minutes a game. I think he's going to be very useful in that role. The Clippers have a little bit of everything.
He's a really good playmaker too. Like it's not like he's got to go there and average like 20.
They can play defense-centric. They can put
maybe
whatever
average
sort of
10 off the
Chris
bench.
Paul needs around him. I think they put him in a pretty good position here to go out as not just, you know, the guy deep on the bench on the winning team, but as a real contributor even into his 40s.
So what do you make of this Clippers roster right now as constructed? Because they have been busy this offseason. They have Brad Beal now. They have Brook Lopez. They also have John Collins.
Clippers
so you
this
offseason
added John Collins, Brook Lopez, Bradley Beal, Chris Paul, re-signed Harden, Batum. I mean, they lost Drew Eubanks, really didn't really do nothing for him. Norman Powell is definitely a big loss, but they got Bradley Beal now.
That suggests that they're pretty close, right? Maybe not as close to Oklahoma City, but they have
Norman Powell was almost an all-star last season.
The two big
I think he should have been.
Were backup front court and backup back court, right? They get Chris
I
Paul
like
Bradley Beal to
what the Clippers have done so far.
Which
I think they're done. I mean, there's not really. They don't really need anything else. Like, their roster is really complete.
They're going to lose some games due to injury, but they won 50 with Kawhi missing like half the year last year.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I don't know if they're quite as good as the Thunder, the Nuggets, or the Rockets.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I think they're within the margin of error where they could push those teams in a series. And if they stay healthy, I think they could be near the top of the Western Conference in the regular season.
Yeah, here we are in July, and I'm already looking forward to October because of all the movement we have seen in this offseason that likely is not even done yet. Sam Quinn, thank you so much as we talk about Chris Paul and his reunion with the Clippers headed over to LA. And there you'll find that on his reunion is not even.
And that's gonna do it for Chris Paul. You know, he reunites with the Clippers on a 1-year deal. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think it's a W or L move? I think it's a W move. I mean, the Clippers already have a complete team. You know, with adding Chris Paul, I mean, it solidifies their team. You know, back up off the bench. You know, they're gonna be, man, that Western Conference is gonna be a lot of teams is gonna be in for a rough season out there, like, because you got the Spurs who are upcoming. You know, they got a really good team. The Clippers, they were good last season. I mean, look at what they've done. You know, they added Lopez, Beal, Paul. You know, I mean, the Clippers might just come out the West next year. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, if they can stay healthy, definitely can. Yeah, you can't forget about the Rockets with KD now. So, you know, there's been a lot of movement, you know, out there in the West, you know, for most of these teams. But yeah, CP3 reunites with the Clippers on a 1-year deal. Make sure y'all follow the socials on the screen. It'd be much appreciated. And I'm out. But that's gonna do it for this reaction, though. Make sure y'all subscribe, like the video, and I'm out. Peace.